there are many statutory bodies. They visit our institutions. Whenever they visit our institutions, so naturally, one very important the process everybody have gone through, that is a National Board of Accreditation, or the UGC also, they are going to say the NAC accreditation is very much needed. I hope all the participants have already gone through this process. In this process, one very important step most of us we are going to do is the rubrics. So as you already know, the rubrics that is going to play a very important role. Now a question is going to come, is there any way we can able to go with the rubrics, or any tool, any ICT tool that is going to help to create a rubrics? The answer is yes. So what exactly in this session I am going to do is, I am going to discuss the very first one is a Ruby Star. That is one of the tool that is going to help us to create a rubrics. So this is the first step that we are going to do. The second very important the utility aspects is in using the virtual lab. So again, in the ICT tool, how best we can able to make use of the virtual lab, so that I am going to demonstrate. And this is where in our institute, when the people are visited and they have appreciated, and a lot of the contributions are going on from the premier universities like IITs, IASC, and many educational institutions, they are contributing. This is the second step I'm going to demonstrate. The third one we are going to see is, as far as our mails are concerned, whenever we go for the vacation, is there any way we can able to set the holiday reminder for the people who are going to send the email? So this I am going to show, so that we need not get disturbed when we are using the vacation. And the fourth very important point that I am going to demonstrate, I am using the Mac operating system. There is a software called FreeMind, but there is a small software glitch is there. But in the Windows platform, comfortably you can able to do, and this is what you can able to make use. So FreeMind, that is the fourth one. If the time permits, I'll go with the other tools. So this is what I planned for this particular first session. And the second session, we are going to see the Moodle platform. And the Moodle is the most popular LMS platform. How best we can able to exploit this Moodle. So these are the one I am going to show. And it is all mostly, all are the practical oriented. It is not a theory. And whenever there is any problem at the end of the session, you can ask the questions. And since the video is going to consume the more bandwidth, so what exactly I do is I'll stop my side my video, and the screen anyhow, the desktop is shared, so that we can able to go and we can able to have a discussion on this. So first, now what exactly I do is I'll stop this video transmission. I hope now it is stopped. So you are not going to see my picture. Now let us start in a very, very simple one, so that you can able to observe the ICT tools and applications. First, let us start. Okay. YouTube. First, this is the simplest one. Let us start. Some additional steps also I have written. See, normally in our classes, whenever we want to show some videos so that the students are going to get understand the complex concept by seeing a movie, and here how exactly we can able to download the YouTube. There are many third-party softwares, or in the case of a Mac, you have to select the download options and all. But in the Windows, with less effort, you can able to download the YouTube, the movies or YouTube lessons. So how best we can able to do? Please see here. I think all of you can able to see the PowerPoint presentation screen. So the easiest method is just you have to add SS in front of domain name. SS basically save from net. Okay, saving the YouTube videos. So I hope please observe this. You can able to notice here. This is what let me point out. Please observe. So now what exactly you do is the moment you are going to see the YouTube, the lessons or YouTube, whatever the information that you want to pass on. So in the URL, HTTP or HTTPS colon, and here you can able to see SS, it won't be there, youtube.com, and this path is going to have some it will point to some particular YouTube, the link. So before the YouTube that is going to start, just you type SS. I hope you can able to see HTTP colon // and before the YouTube is going to start, just you type SS and press enter. Automatically, it will ask the user, that is you, to save. So simple, just you click it and your YouTube information is going to be saved onto your system. And this is the easiest one. Okay, just you adding only SS. Okay, double S, just you add, then that is going to serve your purpose so that you can able to do. Since I am using my Mac, that is an Apple. So in this Apple, this is permitted with Windows operating system. It is easiest. So most of us, we use Windows operating system so that it becomes easy. So just it is an additional information just I passed. Now let us go to next one. This is a very, very important one. And in fact, regularly in our institute, we use this. So as I already mentioned, in the case of a NBA, National Board of Accreditation, and again NAC, in both the cases, it is very easy to set up the rubrics. So now what exactly I do is I am going to demonstrate how we can able to carry out this rubrics. One or two typical examples I'll demonstrate so that quickly you can able to create the rubrics. And as far as your the course files and all it is concerned, within no time you can able to submit this rubrics. Okay, so there is a software called Ruby Star. So once again, here I have shown, I think please see here, the tool that we are going to use is Ruby Star. And it is a very, very easy software. Now I am going to start to demonstrate. Okay, now I'm use my browser. So now I hope everyone you can able to see. Okay, let us maximize it. Okay. Now I'll type in the Google. Just I have gone to the Google. Okay, I have not done anything. Just I have used my browser and I have typed the google.com. I hope it is clearly visible to everyone. Sir, is it visible, sir? Hello?
Yes,
Is
sir.
it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's visible.
Okay, okay, fine. I have just to confirm myself. Is it visible? Okay, fine. Now, I clicked the google.com. So I hope everybody you are seeing. Now, what exactly I do is I'll type Ruby star. Please see. Slowly I'll go. And please make use of this opportunity to create a rubrics and pass it on to your colleagues also. Okay. So Ruby star. I hope you can able to see Ruby star. So what exactly I do is I'll type the Ruby star. Now I'll press enter. Now you can able to see this is a beautiful one. And you can able to see very first one, 4teachers.org organization. Okay. So Ruby star is there. And Ruby star is a tool to help the teacher who want to use rubrics, but does not have time to develop from the scratch. So I hope you can able to see. So now what exactly I do is I'll click Ruby star. Now you can able to see Ruby star. It has come. Now, can you see here? You have to first log in and you have to register. Okay. So that one you can able to do, I assume later. It is a very, very simple step. I assume that you can able to do. Now let us not to waste time. Now let us go with a create a rubric. Okay, I'll show you how to create a rubric and it is free. You need not pay any money and it is free. It is a GNU software that is you can able to put onto your system. You can able to use. Now I'll go with a creation of a rubric. Can you see here? Create a rubric. Choose a topic below to create a new rubric based on a template. So now what exactly I do is for the example, I am going to select the maths. Can you able to see here maths? And there are different areas that you can able to select the science, the different products that you can able to do. Now I'll select maths. Now you can able to see I have selected the maths. Now in the maths, can you able to see? So this is beautiful one. What are all the different the templates that are available? They have built up. Okay, already it is available. You can able to make it. Otherwise, you can create your own template. And now you can able to see, as I already mentioned, I have taken a mathematics. Now let us select a maths problem solving process. So now you can able to see this is a beautiful one. It has come. So I have to give some information because I have to take the final copy of my rubrics and I have to keep it in my course file, right? So again, I'm going to select, say, what is my name and details and all. You can able to see Raghuveer, I say, then I say, okay. Then again, rubrics project name, I am going to say, see, mathematics, just I have to give the name of the project, problem solving. I hope you can able to see zip code, you can able to specify. And here, since we are not in the US, so international visitors should type 999. So 5 nines we have to type, or you can able to see 5 nines. Okay, now you can able to see this is a fantastic one. And this personal information, it has been taken. Why this personal information is taken? Because finally you are going to take a copy of the rubrics for your courses that you are going to handle. And this information is going to be complete in all. So I hope this is very clear. In giving this information, why we have to give this information, it is clear. Now I'll go for this. Now you can see creating and editing your rubric. Here are some quick steps to help you to create your rubric. So now I'll choose first one. Please observe, And here 4, 3, 2, 1 are the ratings. So what is this rating? Now you can able to see first one. So first let us start with mathematical concepts. So I am going to take the first parameter as far as my rubrics are, rubric is concerned. First parameter I am going to select is a mathematical concepts. So now I have selected mathematical concepts. Please observe what happened. Explanation shows complete understanding of the mathematical concepts used to solve the problems. That is going to be 4 score or 4 points or 4 marks. And you can able to see explanation shows substantial understanding, that is going to carry 3. This is complete substantial. Now you can able to see the second point. Explanation shows some understanding of the some understanding. So now score is 2. Explanation shows very limited understanding. This is going to be 0. Suppose I want to change. Now I am not interested with 1. So always what you can do is you can able to give 0 also. So that means this marks weightage is you to decide whatever marks weightage that you want to give, you can able to shuffle it according to your requirement. I hope I have made things very clear. Otherwise, suppose you want to add your own. Okay, now you can able to say, it's a beautiful one. You may add or modify content in the rubric text. You can able to start to add according to your requirement. So that means since your rubrics are created by you, according to your requirement, you can able to prepare. But this template, which is going to help you to assist in creating a rubric quicker or faster, because most of the teachers, they have used or they have created the rubrics. So most popular rubrics are going to be shown. So first one, mathematical concepts, that I have made it. Now let us see here the second one. So mathematical reasoning. So you can able to see the second parameter in my rubrics that I am going to select is mathematical reasoning. Can you able to see uses complex, refined mathematical reasoning, etc. Again 4, 3, 2, 1. And the second parameter for the rubrics is set. The third one, please observe. And again explanation. So I'll select explanation, whether the student can able to make the clear explanation for the problem that he is going to solve. Yes. So this is where rubrics is filled up. Last one, you know already, as far as the completion, whether he could able to complete. So all problems are exactly have done. I have created the mathematical concepts related rubrics with 4 parameters. One is mathematical concepts, mathematical reasoning, and explanation, and the completion of the work. And the different weightage that I showed, 4, 3, 2, 1, like this, it has come, and you can able to change, and the details related to rubrics are shown. And this is where the NBA always asks, you know, whenever National Board of Accreditation, they will come, they will ask for the rubrics for the laboratory, rubrics for the theory courses, where exactly more number of sections are going to be there. What is the rubrics that you have planned for any course? Because as you already know, whenever there is an elective, more number of students are going to opt for about 5 to 6 sections are going to come. The rubrics should be common. So this is where the creation of a rubrics that is very, very useful, and in a very simple way, one can able to create the rubrics. Now, so 4 parameters you have observed. So scroll down. The moment you scroll down, you can able to see here there is a 1 button. I hope there is an arrow. You can able to see there is an arrow. I am pointing with the mouse. Okay, can you able to see this? Submit. There is a button called submit. So what exactly I do is, hello, can you able? Okay, now I am going to click on the submit button. Please observe this, what is going to happen. submit. Now you can able to see this is a rubrics has come. Can you able to see maths problem solving, mathematics problem solving? Teacher name is Dr. KK, that you have to, I already showed while giving. So student name, if you want, you can take for the, you can specify the sections, whichever section that is going to be there. And you can able to see here, finished with your rubrics. Now you can able to say rubrics is completed. This is a very powerful ICT tool where we are going to use for our education purpose. And the moment you say print, so you can take a printout and you can take this rubrics, you can able to put it onto your file, and you can share this information to the students, how exactly a student who is going to get evaluated before the commencement of any course. So this is how in a very easiest way, a rubrics is going to be created with Ruby Star. I hope I have made things very clear to everyone. Okay, now I'll unmute the video. Is the Ruby Star the purpose? Have you understood, my dear participants? Have you understood? Okay. So now I'll, is it okay? Have you used in your educational institutions?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Okay. Madam, please try to see the use of this and please pass on to your other colleagues also, because
Okay,
this is one of the requirement of NBA and the NAC also. Without rubrics, this cannot work. And even in our interview panels and all, we are going to create the rubrics, how we are going to assess or how we are going to select the candidates. This is very, very useful. And in most of the cases, we use this platform. Okay. Okay. Now I'll again unmute the video. Now I'll continue with the second one. Okay, so I hope everybody have seen the Ruby Star. Now I'll go to the next one. This is very, very interesting one. And I request all the participants to make use of this virtual laboratory. And you know, the government of India, they are pushing this virtual laboratory, lot of funds, a lot of money. It has been pumped to premier institutes to make use of the virtual laboratory. Now, one fundamental question is going to come, what is this virtual laboratory and why it has come? So many of us, we are going to think of our COVID time only, because as everybody, you know, during the COVID time, people used to work from home and people used to carry out the experiments from the home. In fact, before the COVID, this was there. And many of us, we were not aware the true potential of the virtual laboratory. So fundamentally, one question is going to come, what is this virtual laboratory? I'll put it in a very simple way. Suppose in the electronics, when people want to carry out the experiments related to the simplification of the gates or construction of counters, etc., whether they can able to carry out the laboratory in their home. And the answer is yes. So, you know, everything today, it is, most of the things are driven with the software. And this software, which is going to help to rig up the circuits, where AND gate, OR gate, etc., all the logical gates that you can able to put it onto a breadboard in the real world, but in here you can able to put it onto a area, so where you can able to simulate. So this is where the laboratory, virtual laboratory is very useful. And in fact, most of you are already aware, whenever we are going to make use of the virtual laboratory, again, accreditation agencies, they will give some extra marks because this is going to supplement their learning, and especially for weak learners. Weak learners, they can able to use this virtual laboratory according to their own pace, and they can understand better. Okay, so now what exactly I do is I'm going to demonstrate one or two typical experiments and how you can able to make use this virtual laboratories in your organization. Okay, so now let us see what is the best one I can able to do. Okay. So again, I'll go back to Google. So again, this is the experiment related to virtual laboratory. And again, as you already know, I am going to start from the Google because everybody, we are familiar in starting. So first one, let us ask the Google Baba or a Google query engine. Okay. So VLab co.in. So very simple. Can you able to see? So this is a second experiment that I am going to demonstrate as far as the ICT tool is concerned. So the URL is that is a vlab.co.in. Now I am going to press enter. Now you can able to see. Can you able to see here virtual labs? So first one you can able to see HTTPS. So www.vlab.co.in. Can you see here virtual labs to provide remote access to simulation-based labs in various disciplines of science and engineering, and the students can able to carry out the experiment. Sometimes when there is a shortage of time and the equipments in many institute, there is a less number of equipments also. In that scenario, you can able to provide in the very beginning only, they can able to go with the virtual lab. And by the time they will get exposed, they will come to the laboratory, your college laboratory, they can able to carry out the experiment much faster compared to the normal. So now let us activate the virtual lab. So just I'll click on the virtual labs. Please see, and can you able to see the virtual labs, an initiative of Ministry of Education under the National Mission on Education through ICT. So please see here, whatever I am reading, this is the one. An initiative of Ministry of Education under the National Mission on Education through ICT. So now you can able to see there are many, you can able to observe. First one, they have said what is their objectives. Can you able to see? So basic objectives of the virtual lab is to give a simulations with respect to the science and engineering. And the second one, and this is going to create the curiosity. How it is going to create the curiosity, I'll demonstrate. So just give me about 5 minutes. I'll show how this is possible. And more or less similar to this virtual lab, we are also using other softwares, and this is also a part of that. And in our institute, you know, there is a one coordinator who is going to be assigned for the virtual lab. So wherever it is possible, especially in the case of a software, this is very useful. So now I'll go and you can able to see what are all the different broad areas of the field where the virtual labs are available. You can see electronics and communication. I don't know in which background you are going to have. I think this it was not known to me. I think I want to ask, can anyone can you able to say you are all from which background? I want to know. Any one of you can able to say?
We are all from mixed backgrounds.
Madam, not clear, madam. You are all from?
Mixed backgrounds. Arts, commerce, library science, computer science, all fields faculty.
Education.
Okay,
Education.
okay, very nice. Arts, okay, science and computer science. So fantastic, madam. That is really good. Now you can able to see here broad areas of virtual labs are electronics and communication, computer science, electrical, mechanical, chemical, biotechnology, civil, physical sciences, and chemical sciences. Now you can able to see the participating institutes. You see, I already mentioned. Hello. Please mute your speakers. Okay. Please see here. Can you able to see? I already mentioned that the government has given huge funds to develop this virtual labs, and you can able to see who are all they participated in this: IIT Delhi, Mumbai, Guwahati, Roorkee, Kharagpur, Pune, Suratkal, and NITK is one of the main center for this virtual lab in our Karnataka. Our state, the NITK is the major regional head for our state. And you know that now what exactly we do is how to carry out the experiment with virtual lab. That is a question. Now what exactly I do is I'll click on the computer science and engineering. Please see who are all contributed in the area of computer science. Can you see here artificial neural networks lab, computation linguistic lab, computer organization architecture and programming lab we have, and cryptography lab. And this is what I think those faculty are from computer science. You can able to see the cryptography, and data structure is a fundamental course for any computer science course. So here you can able to see there is a data structure lab and a natural language processing lab, problem solving lab, Python programming lab. Nowadays, all the universities, they have started this Python programming, and it is a interdisciplinary, and all background people are learning now Python. And this is where you can able to make use of the virtual lab. And now how to use this, and below, sorry, this is a very important point. I think you can able to see NPTEL video lectures also available. So now to how to make use, I'll demonstrate slowly. So now what exactly I do is I'll go for the computer programming lab. Okay, just I selected a computer programming lab. It is very easy. Now you see what is the basic purpose of this computer programming lab, and in fact this material is prepared by IIIT Hyderabad, right? So now list of experiments. Now please see how to teach this computer programming, and how best we can able to see our students can learn faster or quicker. And there is a small tip that I want to share. In fact, some of the things I have used since I am not taking the first semester, but I have used this concept so many times in my earlier courses. So now list of experiments, I'll go for the functions. And now you can able to see what is that function and all. There is a small description, as you already know. This function concept is very much required for divide and conquer concept. Okay, so now what exactly I do? I go for simulation. Can you able to see here? Objective pretest and pretest procedure simulation. Now I'll select simulation. Now you see. This is the beauty of this. This is how people have developed the course. So now can you able to see here? Suppose you want to teach the function concept. So how to teach this function concept? So anyhow, you are going to explain all, but you can able to convey to the students, try this and what exactly your feedback is. So what the student who is going to do, he will go home and directly this virtual lab is available, and he will log in from his home or wherever he is residing or staying. From there, he is going to connect. Now, can you able to see initialize? First step is initialize. Only 3 steps. Initialize. Click on the square to define a function for calculating the area of a square. So click on the square. So this is a square. Now can you able to see? Very simple. What is the first step? Click on the square to define a function for calculating the area of a square. So I'll click on this. The moment I click, now you can able to see initialize portion activated. You can able to see number of arguments. Okay, in the square, I say one argument. Next, enter the data type of argument. So I say, I'll show other one, how student can understand. So I don't select directly float, purposefully I'll select int. Now you can able to see int. Enter the return data type of the function. Say int I am passing as an argument, and returning argument is also int, I'll specify. And they calculate, that is a formula to compute the area of the square is again, a square. Now that is done. Now you can able to see what is that error message that we are going to get. Can you able to see? This is a beautiful one. Incorrect data type of input variables in bracket arguments. The value of side of square need not be an integer. Try again. So that means what is going to happen, the moment a student who is going to think only integer should be given, no, it is not so. Then again, number of argument 1. Now I'll change it to float. Please see float. Again, return type is also a float. Again, I'll select this square. So now what is that I have done as a student? Okay, as a student, so you already know to compute the area of a square, we need only one argument, and the type of argument is a float data type, and return is also a float. And to calculate the area of a square, what is that formula is needed? That is what I specified. Now I'll say, okay, please observe here what is going to happen here. This is very interesting one. Please observe this side. So I am moving with mouse pointer. I hope everybody can able to see step execution. Now I say, okay. Please observe what happened. Now, if you notice, in the step execution, the code is written. Can you able to see? Code is written. So this is the first step. Now I think you can able to observe the step execution. Now code output. Now what exactly I do? So again, second one, can you able to see square over? Again, define the function of other geometrical figure. Now I'll select rectangle. The moment I select rectangle, now I need two arguments. I specify two, again float, again A star B, I'll select, then I say, okay. Now you can able to see the second function has been written in the execution. I hope this is very clear. Is it clear? So now you can able to see the third one. Okay, so like this triangle. So you can convey to the students. So try like this. Okay, so now you can able to see the triangle. So enter the number of arguments again, B and H. Okay, float you can select. Again, float. Again, you can select pi r square. Okay, or whatever you want, you can select. So 3 not okay. Now you can able to see, as I already mentioned. So I have to select one. Again, here it is a float. Again, float. So again, incorrect formula. Again, you can select a different. So like this, what we can do is students are going to do this, and finally they are going to execute this function. Okay. So this is how it is. The students are going to understand this particular function concept. Now, what exactly I do is, I'll go back to one more. You can able to see a recursion. This is a graphical one, and where a popular experiment is, Tower of an Eye. Okay. So this one, I am going to make it simulation. Now you can able to see. Please see this. This is a beautiful one. As you already know, there are 3 pegs are there. This is like a poles. And number of disk I am going to select, for example, 4. And I say, okay. Now you can able to see 4 golden discs are going to be there. This is source, this is destination, this is temporary pole. Okay, source, destination, and temporary. So now I say start. Please observe. So step execution, you can able to see. Okay. So now it is here, it is only there. Next step. Can you able to see this one? It has moved. How to run the program? So next you can able to see Indian. Now next one, I say click. So number of disk you already know it is equal to 4. Now again, please observe. Now it has entered now. So how many formal parameter? 1, 2, 3, 4. So now it has been entered here. Next one, you can able to observe how disks are going to move. Please observe. Now you can able to see what is the first step. First step is to move the lower disk to destination. You can able to see. So one disk has been moved here. Please observe there were 4 disks. So the topmost is going to be moved to the destination. As you already know, the conditions are lower disk can be placed on bigger one. Bigger one cannot be placed on the lower one. And at the same time, you can only move only one disk at a time. So these are the conditions as you already know. Can you able to observe? Now second disk is moved. Please observe. I'll run this simulation so that students can understand quickly by going through this particular simulation. Can you able to see? So simulation is a way where students can understand faster. So now I am running the program step by step. So you can able to see the red color. I think here you can please observe the red color. This is step by step. I am running the program. So now you can able to see. Okay, so now let us go very fast. Okay, I'll clicking. Now you can able to see. Now you can able to see all 4 disks have been moved from source to destination using a temporary. Source, destination, and temporary. So this is how you can able to make use of the recursion concept so that students can able to appreciate, and this can be done as I already mentioned in their home only so that they can know. I don't know about the physical science. Okay, now let us see the computer science I selected. Now let us go to here. Home I'll select. Okay, so now please observe. I think some science student, science faculty is there. I don't know, just physical sciences. Can you able to see physics? And those faculty members are from physics and mechanics. You can able to see. These are the typical experiments are there. Basics of physics. This material is prepared by IIT Kanpur. And the laser optics is there. This is Amrita Vishwavidyalayam. And optics virtual lab is there again, Amrita. I think IIT Guwahati and Amrita Pitam, IIT Kanpur. Only these 3 people have contributed in the physical science. So those faculty are from this particular background. Please exploit more on this so that your students are going to get benefited. I think some people said biotechnology also. I think let us see biotechnology. So can you able to see image processing also there? Virtual labs related to bioinformatics are available. Again, IIT Kanpur, again Amrita and CO Pune also they have done. So I think IIT Roorkee also they were involved in this. So those faculty are from this particular background. I think you can able to make use of this. Okay. Okay. So now this is the second one. So what is the outcome of this? Basically, this virtual lab, which is going to help the students, especially weak students or a slow learner, they can able to go according to their own pace and they can able to learn the programming language according to their convenience. So this is where you can able to motivate your students so that they can learn comfortably. Okay, so this is what I wanted to convey. So now let us go to the third one. This is a very, very important one. Now, normally in our regular everyday life, what exactly we do is we use our mail. Everybody, without mail, without the email, our life is not complete. So now one typical one is going to come whenever we go on a vacation. Suppose somebody sends a mail. If we are traveling or we may be busy in that scenario, is there any way so that automated mail can be sent to indicate that we are on vacation? So technically what I want to convey is without our intervention, whether machine can able to send this email to our contact list so that anybody sends. So it is going to convey we are on vacation. Okay, so to demonstrate the third one experiment, now I am going to start. So first what exactly I do is I'll go to Gmail. Please observe. Again, the third experiment I'm going to start is gmail.com. Okay, so again, as usual, I'm going to start from scratch and have just typed the google.com in the Google Baba, where in the query, so I'm going to just type. So I clicked the Gmail. Now let us go to Gmail. Okay, so now anyhow my email has come. Okay, so now now you can able to see here. Can you able to see here? There is a settings button. I hope you can able to see settings button. I think you can able to see settings. So there is a gear type of icon is there. Please observe this gear type of icon in your email. Just click on this. I'll click. Okay. So can you able to see in the quick settings, see all settings are going to come. Can you able to see here? See all settings. So first of all, gear, this symbol icon, gear type of icon is there. Quick settings, see all settings. So I'll click on all settings. Now you can see. So what exactly I have done so far, just I have gone to the Gmail account, my Gmail account. And in the Gmail account, I have selected the settings icon. That is a gear type of icon. That is what I clicked on the settings icon and I have selected all the settings. So slowly you can able to scroll from the language, phone numbers. Basically, you can able to set according to your requirement. But one very important, as I already mentioned, slowly you can able to down. Can you able to see this one? This is what I want to convey. I hope everybody you can able to see. Vacation responder. Can you see here? Vacation responder. In this vacation responder, what you have to do is, can you able to read here? It's a very, very simple. I'll read it. Sends an automated reply. Once again, repeat. Sends an automated reply to incoming messages. If a contact sends you several messages, this automated reply will be sent at most once every 4 days. So now you can able to see, as I already mentioned, you will be on vacation, you will be on holiday about a week, and assuming that you don't have any opportunity to access your email, then in that scenario, then what you can able to do is, you can able to see vacation responder on. Just a radio button is here. Just you click on this, okay? Then from which day to which date? Okay. From December 1st is there. So now what exactly I'm going to do is, you can schedule it, say December 15th. Okay. So now you can see December 15th. So December 15th, and it is a last day or first day, last day, optional. If you want, you can select. So from which day to which date, you can specify. But otherwise, if it is only one day, you can select December 15th. Okay. So now subject, you can type the subject. What is that subject? Now I am on vacation. Okay, I am on outside country. Okay, on holidays. I hope you can able to see holidays. Now you can type whatever message you want to convey. So technically you say, since I am not able to see, access mail, I'll respond. I'll respond only after say December say 18th. Okay. So what is that message I have sent? I have set, since I am not able to access mail, I'll respond only after December 18th. So next one, what exactly I do is, now you can able to see there is a checkbox. So only send a response to people in my contacts. So now you can see I put a ticker. Or only send a response to people in that is in our college. Suppose you want to convey to your own colleagues, select your institute. So it will convey. Otherwise, anybody who is in your contact, it is going to do. And just you click on save changes. The moment you click on save changes, this will be set. Now, what exactly it means? Suppose in any mail that is going to come on December 15th, this message will go to that particular fellow who has sent a mail to you to indicate that you are on vacation. You need not do anything. The system itself, automatically, it is going to take care about this. So this is where it is going to be very useful whenever you are on the vacation. I hope I have made things very clear. And like this, we are going to use. Okay. So anyhow, this is the point I wanted to convey. Okay. So now the next one. So you have seen already, one is a how to create a rubrics you have seen. That is a Ruby star. Then the second one is you have seen the virtual lab. The third experiment I have seen is a holiday notice. How exactly we can able to set our holidays notice information to our contact or our own institute colleagues. So the next one I'm going to select is a very interesting one. Is a FreeMind. Okay, so now please observe this. What is this software? Okay. Now, 1 second. This is what FreeMind alt. Okay. Now I'll select. Now you can able to see this is a FreeMind. Please see this FreeMind. Okay. I think you can able to see this. Can you able to see this? There is a software. What is this? FreeMind. Now slowly let me explain what is FreeMind. FreeMind is a software which is going to help you to interact with the students, and at the same time you can able to precisely convey what you want to discuss with the students in terms of a point or in terms of a focus. So now I am going to demonstrate in a very simple way. And since I already said I'm using the Mac OS and the Windows OS, this is going to work in a very comfortable way. And this is again a GNU, and it is a it is a free software that you can able to use. And this free mind, which is going to help you to convey the information in a more focused way. So how we can able to do? Now let us start. And there is some small software glitch with respect to Mac OS. So please bear with me, so that if you do on Windows, there is no problem. In fact, I have used so many times for my teaching, and this is really very useful. Try once, then you can able to appreciate this concept. Now I'll start. So first of all, what you should do? Very simple, my dear participants. As it is a self-explanatory file, I selected the file. I'll click on the new. Can you see here? New. So now what exactly I do? Now I want to teach computer. Okay. So now, as I already said, this is with respect to typing and all, there is a small computer that is ready. Now, what I have to do is, now I have to use creating a child node. So computer, which is going to have a software, right? So one is, the moment I start, what is that computer? Computer which is going to have the software. Again, I say insert. Again, new child. You can able to see they are going to have a hardware. Now you can able to see hardware. So now in between, you want to ask some questions and all. Okay, after software. So what you can able to do is, you can able to see there are icons. You can able to see so many icons are there. So you have planned for your session. Then what you can able to do is select a question that you want to ask. You can able to say, so first you explain a computer, which is a machine which is going to have a hardware and the software, and what is the purpose of the software. This is what the question you want to ask. So make it like this question center. The moment you see this particular layout, and you can able to go in more focused and more precise, so that you can able to complete what you want to have a plan before you go to class. So this is where a free mind that is going to help you much. I hope this is very clear. Okay, I think I have made things in a very simple way. So this is the fourth one. Okay. And again, this itself, it is going to have so many features. Okay, just to explore, please observe. Can you able to see? You can able to set priorities. You can able to use this stop button. You can able to, there are many things are there that it is up to the individual faculty to exploit. And you can create so many nodes. Again, you can create sibling nodes also. You can able to see like this sibling node. So you can able to make it your total overall presentation in a very simple way. You can able to add a graphics links also, hyperlinks you can able to add. So all these features, whenever you have a time, please explore. So the name of this ICT software is FreeMind. Okay, once again, I'll specify. Here only you can able to see, sorry. Here, can you able to see here? So I'll slowly move my mouse pointer. Slowly, 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 slowly here. FreeMind. Can you see here? FreeMind. So this is where you can able to make use of this software. And especially on the Windows platform, this is going to work very comfortable. Okay. Now, one small one video, let me play. This is a interesting one. Now I want to interact with you, so that let me play the video. I think this one, yes, I'll move it slowly. Yeah, I'll move it here. I think, let us see. I think, okay. My dear participants, so today you already know the machines are very, very powerful. They can able to think, they can able to take decisions because, machine learning is gaining a lot of momentum. I think any one of you can unmute, you can able to speak so that we'll have a small interactive session. Yes or no, sir? Madam, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Interactive action.
Yes. Madam, even computer also played in a quiz competition. Hello, madam? Or any participants can able to say, are you aware computer participated in a quiz competition? Yes, anybody?
No.
No, sir.
No.
No.
No, sir. No,
Yes,
sir.
yes. I'm hearing. Okay. I think let us. Can you unmute? Can you unmute your video? So that, yes, madam. Yes.
So this is the first time we are hearing it, sir. We doesn't know anything about that.
Okay. So now you see, I'm going to play a fantastic video. In fact, this is around 10 or I think 10 years back. I was with IBM. There is a small research group called the Watson Group. You can see on the search engine. You can type. You can able to get the Watson Group. Because machine intelligence and machine learning is nowadays, it is so popular, but long back they have done so many things. So now what exactly I do is, now I am going to play a video that is how a computer that is going to beat the human being, and this is with respect to big data, and very interesting video. Please observe, and the really you will get a knowledge how computer is going to think in total different, and this is the area of big data, machine learning, and again the OS related aspects. So now I'll play. There are two typical three videos I want to play. Okay, now let us go fast. Okay, please see.
Hello YouTube, Brian here with Trusted Tech. Today we've got an interesting video about a computer sophisticated comprehension. Hello YouTube, in this video, video footage is courtesy of our friends over at Engadget. Voice recognition and sophisticated comprehension. In this video, he's playing Jeopardy against two champions of the game. Video footage is courtesy of our friends over at Engadget. I hope you enjoy.
Please welcome Jimmy McGuire to short round of Jeopardy. He's hosted by a member of our Jeopardy Blue Crew. Please welcome Jimmy McGuire.
What do you say we play Jeopardy? Get right into the Jeopardy round. These categories: a man, a plane, a canal, eerie. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. What do you say we play Jeopardy? I'm Michelle. Get right into the Jeopardy round. Vocabulary. Ken, you're in the first position. Please make a selection.
No, here if you observe, there is a quiz that is Jeopardy.
Explanation of vocabulary. In Joshua, the first position. Please make a selection. 17 times. Watson. What is Jericho? Correct. Same category. This mystery author and her.
No, here what exactly it means, there are two top quiz people, top ranking quiz people have been invited, and in between two people, a computer is going to participate for the quiz. Please observe. This is a computer, middle one.
Watson. What is Jericho? Who is correct? Mary Leakey. 400, right. Same category. 800, same this category. Mystery author and her Harriet Boyd Hobbs was the first woman to discover and excavate a Minoan settlement on this island. Watson? Watson. What is Crete? Correct. Same category. 600. At the Olduvai Gorge in 1959, at Mount Carmel in Israel, Dorothy Garrod was the first to find this prehistoric skeleton, Boise-eyed skull. Watson.
What is Neanderthal?
You're
Mary
right.
Leakey.
Let's go to
You're right.
children's book 800 same category.
Marjorie Williams
Harriet
Story
Haas was
stuffed
the
toy
first woman to
comes to
discover
life.
and
The
excavate
blank
a
rabbit.
Minoan settlement
Rat.
on
What is
this
Velveteen?
island. You're right. Watson.
MC
What is Creed? Yes, he's worth every penny as Alfred Pennyworth.
Rat.
What in the Dark Knight? Little girls. Rat again.
Who is Michael
Terrible,
Caine?
terrible.
You're right.
No good.
MC5,
blank,
let's jump down to
blank
800, please.
J. Edgar Degas' style
Correct.
influenced that of this female American
By Dr.
impressionist.
Seuss.
Rat.
Blank
Blank
Mary
hats of
Cassatt.
Bartholomew
Correct. And MC5
Cubbins.
for 1,000.
Ken
The
again.
film
Gigi.
500.
You're
Gave
right.
him
His
his
signature
signature
song,
song,
Thank Heaven,
by
by
Maurice
Maurice
Sendak.
Sendak. In the
Watson.
Blank Kitchen.
Who is Maurice
Ken?
Chevalier.
Correct.
Book titles 1,000.
Same category.
Classic by Crockett Johnson.
The
parents of this Herald and the
governor
Blank
of New
Crayon
York.
immigrated to the United
Watson.
States
What
from
is
Salerno, Italy. Correct.
Watson.
Taking you to 4,400. Correct. Taking us to our
Let's
first
finish
break. We
MC5.
hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. We'll be right back after this child star got his first on-screen hit in my room.
With
Ken?
Trusted Tech, I'm
Correct.
Ryan, and this has been the
children's book
Watson
titles.
Jeopardy project, where a
Judith
computer,
York,
as you saw, competes
Alexander
against
and
two
the
Jeopardy
terrible,
channels.
terrible, no good, blank, blank, J.
If you note,
Correct. Title 6. By Dr. Seuss.
okay, if you notice, my dear participants, here this is a very popular video from the IBM. It is known as a Watson. The computer is going to play, and you can notice computer has a capability to understand the natural language, and computer is going to have the ability to process the natural language, and computer is going to have the ability to reply back. So this is where now it is happening. I think many of you have already seen with the ChatGPT and all. And this, in fact, it started about 10 years back only, but now it is gaining more and more momentum on the artificial intelligence. In the coming days, this ICT and this machine learning, and which is going to make our computers more and more intelligent, and they can able to help us in taking the decisions. Now, last one more ICT tool practically, and almost all, and this is badly needed for all the institutions. I hope everybody, you know, the government of India has, they have initiated the DigiLocker system, right? They have initiated the DigiLocker system. Now, last one I am going to show where exactly from our institutes and all the students are going to pass out, whether they are going to have the certificates that are genuine or not. So, and these certificates can be put onto DigiLocker, and wherever that is possible, one can able to open, one can able to show their credentials, whether it is a SSLC certificate or PUC or a graduation certificate. Even it is going to be true for our driving license and all. I hope many of you have read. Even our documents can be put onto DigiLocker, and just I am going to demonstrate how the government of India, they have given a circular to go with the certificates and all. It should be kept in the DigiLocker to verify any student credentials. I hope everybody, you are aware of DigiLocker. So now I am going to show with ICT how ICT is going to make. I'll take only 2 minutes. Then I'll wind up because the time is going to come. Again, we'll meet at 3:45. This is the first session, DigiLocker. This I am going to end after this video. Okay. First session. Second session, I'll continue with the Moodle. Okay. Now let us play this DigiLocker. This is in Kannada language. I assume that all of you are familiar with Kannada language. Okay.
ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಉಪಭೋಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಸವಲತ್ತುಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಜನರ ಓಡಾಟ, ನಿತ್ಯ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಕಾಗದಗಳ ವಹಿವಾಟು. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್, ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬಿಲ್, ನೀರಿನ ಬಿಲ್, ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಬಿಲ್, ಬರ್ತ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ನೋ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್. ಕೆಲವರು ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಜನರ ಕಡೆ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಗತ್ಯವಾಗುವ ಕೋಟಿಗಟ್ಟಲೆ ಕಾಗದಗಳ ಕಡೆ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಭಯ, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಲೀವಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ವಿದ್ಯುತ್ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಬಿಲ್, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್, ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್, ನೋ ಅಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ನಡೀತಾರೆ. ಯಾರು ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಭೀತಿ ಉಷ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಷಮಿಸಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ನೆರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಭೂಕಂಪದಂತಹ ಅಪಾಯ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಪ ಬಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಈ ಕಾಗದಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ತನ್ನ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನೇ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅರೆ ಬರೀ ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ? ಇದಕ್ಕಾಗಿಯೇ ಭಾರತ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತನ್ನ ನಾಗರಿಕರಿಗಾಗಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಧಿಕೃತ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ನ ಸವಲತ್ತು. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳ ವಿಲೇವಾರಿ ಇಮೇಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ತರಹದ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಪೋರ್ಟಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ನಿಂದಲೂ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಗರಿಕರಿಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯವಿರುವುದು ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿರೋ ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ನ ಸವಲತ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮಹತ್ವಪೂರ್ಣ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ನ ಮೂಲಕ ಯಾವುದೇ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಜೊತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀ ಓದುವ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ತೆಗೆಯುವ ಅನುಮತಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀಡಲಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದಲು ಬದಲಾಗೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನೇ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೇವಲ ನೀವೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸರ್ಕಾರವು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಳುಹಿಸಿದ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಒಂದು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಕಾಪಿನ ಈ ಲಾಕರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದೇ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ನ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ನಿಂದ ಬೇರೆಯಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಫೀಚರ್ ನಿಂದ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ವಪೂರ್ಣವಾದ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ. ಇದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಳುಹಿಸಲು ಅನುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬರೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಆನ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುವುದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಶೇರ್ ಆದ ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಪ್ರಾಮಾಣಿಕತೆಯ ಪುಷ್ಟಿಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈಗ ಕಾಗದ ಪತ್ರಗಳ ಸುರಕ್ಷತೆಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಅಗತ್ಯ ಬಿದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವು ತ್ವರಿತವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೇವಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನ ಮೂಲಕ www.digitallocker.gov.in ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಥವಾ ನೀವೇ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮೀಪದಲ್ಲಿರುವ CSC ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಥೆಂಟಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ನಿಂದ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ನಾಗರಿಕರ ಹತ್ರ ಆಧಾರ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇರಲ್ವೋ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸವಲತ್ತಿನ ಲಾಭವನ್ನ ಪಡಿಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ತಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋ OTP ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ನ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರು ಸೈನ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನ ಫಿಲ್ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ನೀಡಿರುವಂತಹ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಮತ್ತು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಪೀಸ್ ನ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಬೆಲೆ ಬಾಳುವಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಲಾಕರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನು ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಫೋರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ ಸಾಧ್ಯ. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ತ್ವರಿತ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್, ಸೈನ್, ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಈ ಸವಲತ್ತು ಈಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ನಾಗರಿಕನಿಗೂ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಆಪ್ ನ ಮೂಲಕ ಅವರ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ದೊರಕುವ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಕಾಗದದ ಭಾರ ಕೂಡ ಇಳಿಸಿದಂತೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕುಶಲ ನಾಗರಿಕ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರದಾನ ಮಾಡಲು ಶಕ್ತವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ತಳ್ಳಾಟವಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಮಯ ವ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬದಲಾಗಿ ನೂರಾರು ಮರಗಳನ್ನ ಕಡಿಯೋದ್ರಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಹೇಗಿದ್ರು ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಯ ಅರ್ಥ ಉಳಿಸೋದು. ಅದು ಸಮಯ ಅಥವಾ ಲೇಬರ್ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು, ಮರ ಅಥವಾ ಹಣನೇ ಆಗಿರಬಹುದು. ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಬಳಿ 100 ದಾರಿಗಳಿರುತ್ತವೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಜೀವನವನ್ನ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿಸೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಈಗ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ವಿಮೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರಲಿ, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೂ ಕೇವಲ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಕ್, ಶೇರ್ ಮತ್ತು ರಿಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಲಾಕರ್, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾಡು ಪೇಪರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಪೇಪರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ನಾಗರಿಕ ಸೇವೆಗಳು, ಪೇಪರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಸರ್ಕಾರ.
Okay. My dear participants, you have seen the DigiLocker, and the government is also putting more effort to see their valuable documents are going to be stored in the DigiLocker. And I need not say everybody, the cashless transaction that is taking a lot of momentum. I hope everybody, recently our country stood number one as far as a cashless transaction is concerned in the world. So we'll see this one in the second session. And what are all the ICT challenges also we are going to see. And at the same time, we are going to see the Moodle. Moodle is a very powerful and popular LMS platform. This I am going to take now. It is 320 means 350. Okay. So we'll meet it again after a break for about 30 minutes, 350. Is it okay? And before I'll conclude this first session, do you have any questions to ask me?
No, sir.
Whether whatever I explained, is it whether it was comfortable?
Yes,
Or-
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll have a break for
Yes,
about